Your every public moment is an unarmed battle. When you walk down the street, sit in a coffee shop, enter an office, you are not just a person, you are a moving target. Machiavelli warned you 500 years ago, everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. But every day, you commit 9 fatal mistakes that drain your power, respect, and security. Today, I will show you how to transform your public life into a fortified castle. Warning: after this video, you will never behave the same way in public again. You will learn to become invisible while being seen, powerful while appearing calm, and feared while showing nothing. You believe honesty is the best policy. You believe authenticity earns respect. This is a lethal lie. Civilized society has taught you that secrecy is suspicious, that transparency is virtuous. But in the real world, the world of power, status, and survival, your openness is your greatest vulnerability. A 2023 Stanford study revealed that 78% of successful negotiations are won by the party who reveals less emotional information. The Stoics knew this. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, "Never meant for public eyes, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Your public behavior colors how the world perceives your soul. And right now, you are painting yourself as weak, predictable, and easily manipulated. But there is a way out. Today, we dive into the 9 public behaviors you must exterminate. Before we begin, understand this core Machiavellian principle. Power is not taken, it is surrendered. Every time you break one of these 9 rules, you are voluntarily handing over a piece of your sovereignty. You are giving your enemies, and yes, everyone is a potential enemy, ammunition to use against you. The 48 Laws of Power states it clearly. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. But that's just the beginning. Here are the 9 deadly public sins. Never reveal your plans. The wise prince must keep his intentions locked in the dark. Machiavelli. When you announce your goals, "I'm starting a business, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, I'm learning Spanish," you commit psychological treason against yourself. Neuroscience shows that sharing goals triggers the same dopamine reward as accomplishing them. You feel achievement without action. But worse, you invite saboteurs, the smiling colleague who supports your promotion while secretly undermining you, the friend who discourages your fitness journey because your growth highlights their stagnation. Your plans are sacred intelligence. Treat them like classified documents. Execute in silence. Let your results make the noise. Your first action today: identify one goal you've shared. Stop discussing it completely. Work on it in the dark. Never display negative emotion in public. Anger, frustration, sadness. These are not emotions in public. They are weapons your enemies collect. The Stoic philosophers mastered apatheia, not the absence of emotion, but immunity from being controlled by it. When you visibly react to bad news, an insult, or a setback, you reveal your pressure points. You show the world exactly how to break you. Machiavelli observed that Caesar Borgia would receive devastating military news with the same expression as hearing tomorrow's weather. This unsettled allies and terrified enemies. Practice the 3-second rule. When triggered, count silently. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. Your face becomes marble. Your voice becomes steady. You become unreadable. This is not suppression. This is strategic emotional architecture. Thing 3. Never correct people publicly. You see their mistake, the factual error in their presentation, the historical inaccuracy in their story. Your ego screams to correct them. This is a trap. Public correction is social suicide. You gain a moment of intellectual superiority, but create a lifelong enemy. Robert Greene's 48 Laws, Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. When you publicly correct someone, you humiliate them, and a humiliated person will wait years for revenge. The powerful allow others to be wrong. They nod, they listen, they file away the information. Later, in private, they might address it, or more strategically, they use that person's ignorance against them when necessary. Your intelligence is most powerful when concealed. Thing 4. Never complain about your problems. Your hardships are not conversations, they are vulnerabilities. When you complain about your workload, your finances, your relationships, you are broadcasting your weaknesses. You are telling predators where you bleed. The 19th century strategist Karl von Clausewitz wrote, "Defense is the stronger form of war." Your problems are your defensive lines. Never reveal their locations. Instead, master the art of strategic vulnerability. Share only calculated weaknesses that serve a purpose. A leader might admit a minor past failure to build rapport, but never a current vulnerability. Your default public state? Everything is under control, even when it's not. This builds mystique. This builds fear. Thing 5. Never seek validation for unfinished work. The modern disease, posting day 1 at the gym, sharing business idea notes, announcing soon projects. This is validation addiction. You seek applause for intention rather than results. Machiavelli's Florence was filled with men who talked of great conquests but never drew their swords. They were laughed out of court. True power operates on the black box principle. Input and output are visible, but the process is invisible. When you complete something significant, let its impact speak. The sudden promotion, the dramatic transformation, the launched business, these create awe because they emerged from darkness. Stop begging for approval. Start building in silence. Thing 6. Never break eye contact first. This is physiological dominance. In primate hierarchies, the subordinate breaks eye contact first. Humans operate on the same primitive programming. When you maintain eye contact while others look away, you establish subconscious authority. But there's an art. The Machiavellian gaze isn't aggressive. It's calm, steady, slightly detached. You're not staring, you're observing. Practice the 70-30 rule. Maintain eye contact 70% of the time, breaking briefly to avoid intensity. In negotiations, in confrontations, in meetings, whoever breaks eye contact first concedes psychological territory. This costs nothing, but changes everything. Thing 7. Never rush your movements. Anxiety is visible through velocity, the hurried step, the fidgeting hands, the rapid speech. These broadcast instability. Power moves with deliberate slowness. Study historical rulers in portraits. Their gestures are measured. Their postures are anchored. This isn't about being slow, it's about being untouchable by urgency. When you move deliberately, you communicate that you control time itself. Practice the 1-second pause before all physical actions, reaching for a glass, standing up, turning your head. This micro-pause projects calculative thought. It makes you appear immune to pressure. In a frantic world, calmness becomes terrifying. Thing 8. Never reveal your sources of pleasure. Your favorite restaurant, your comfort music, your guilty pleasure show. These are emotional fingerprints. Manipulators collect these details to build rapport traps. Oh, you love that restaurant? Let me take you there. Now you owe them. Machiavelli noted that Lorenzo de' Medici kept his personal pleasures so private that even his closest advisors couldn't use them to influence him. Create decoy pleasures. Publicly enjoy things that don't truly matter to you. Guard your genuine joys like state secrets. This isn't paranoia, it's strategic privacy. When people cannot predict what brings you joy, they cannot manipulate you through pleasure. Thing 9. Never explain yourself unnecessarily. Where were you? Why did you do that? What's your reason? These questions are not requests for information, they are tests of sovereignty. The weak feel compelled to explain. The powerful offer silence or deflection. I had my reasons. It seemed the right move. End of discussion. Every explanation is a negotiation with someone else's judgment. Machiavelli's prince offered explanations only when they served strategy, never when demanded. Your actions require no justification to those unaffected by them. This is the ultimate power move. Comfortable, unapologetic silence in the face of curiosity. Now you stand at the crossroads. The warm, transparent, authentic path, where you are loved but weak, understood but predictable. Or the cold, strategic, disciplined path, where you are respected but misunderstood, powerful but isolated. This is Machiavelli's ultimate lesson. In the game of power, being feared through discipline is safer than being loved through vulnerability. Your transformation begins with a single choice. Comment below, I choose strategic silence. This commits you publicly to the path. You are now part of the 0.1% who understand that public life is a theater, and you are both actor and director. The old you, the transparent, explainable, predictable you, is dead. The new you moves through crowds like a ghost, leaving no fingerprints, showing no tells, radiating quiet power. They will watch you. They will wonder about you. They will fear what they cannot understand. Let them. If you want to descend deeper into the psychology of power, to arm your mind with strategies they don't teach in schools, subscribe and hit the notification bell. We are just getting started. The game is eternal. The players change. The rules remain. Will you master them or be mastered by them? The choice is yours. Execute in silence.